Lipscomb wins their 7th straight home game. They're 7-0 at home. They get a sweep over Stetson, winning this one on Sunday, 66-54. Courtside in Allen Arena, Jonathan and Justin Seaman, and joining us across the way, Jane Deason. Jane had a great day. Jane, on the day here, had 4 of 6 from the field. Those 4 were three-pointers. Jane, great day to shoot the long ball and put it in the book for the Lady Bisons.
Thank you.
Well, in this kind of game, you got down 13-0. What was the team thinking then?
Well, we know it's a long game, and considering that they came out and it was 13-0 in the very first part of the game, we knew that we just had to keep battling and get some more defensive stops on the other end, and offense would come.
Jane, I thought in this game, this is a game where you guys kind of struggled three-point shooting early. Y'all were 0 for 5 to start the game, and three-point shooting is so much of y'all's DNA, what you do. You like to get those good looks from three. You're knocking down about 9 a game as a team, but then after you missed those first 5, you guys railed off 7 straight threes in a row. That's a big part of your game as well.
Yes, sir. We know just to keep shooting, and we also have people that can get downhill so easily for us. So if we're not hitting threes, we can definitely get to the basket and score that way. And once people guard those people going to the basket, then we have our kickouts for threes for shooters.
I'll see a couple of your threes here as they go up, as you had 12 points today, hit 4 of those three-pointers. As a team, when you're on the court playing, what do you think? Three-pointers, defensive play, what's the thing that really gets the team going?
I think for us it starts on defense. The threes come after we get big stops and things like that. I think we fuel off of that energy on the defensive end, and it all just kind of runs together for us.
You know, the last 2 games, there were several times in these games that you went through droughts, but the team would bend a lot but didn't break, and then you came back with big runs.
Yes, sir. We know it's a game of runs, so we just got to stick to it when that happens on both ends.
I think the other thing, too, Jane, you got to be pleased with, you have those 12 points, you have 4 rebounds as well. And as a team, you guys seem to be rebounding the ball as a team better. I know that's something that over your career at Lipscomb that's been a struggle for the team sometimes rebounding. You out-rebound Stetson today 30-25, and it just seems like more of an emphasis, more of a team effort in rebounding.
Yes, sir. I think a lot of times we rely on our post a lot, and LA has just told us that us guards have to get down there just as much because they're already doing a lot down there, and we got to make sure that we do our part as well.
You know, you're at a point in the schedule where you've now evened up your record, and you're in a situation where you're getting against some teams where it's kind of the teams that are evenly matched. You got a chance to really turn something up for the team now going down the stretch.
Yes, sir.
So as you look at that, what do you think is the driving thing with the team now? Are they together? What's your feeling about your team right now?
I feel like this is the most together team I've been a part of for the 3 years I've been here. I feel like we all work really well together and play off of each other. So it's really fun to be a part of.
Well, congratulations on the win here today. Great shooting outing for you and a big win for the Lady Bisons.
Thank you.
Jane Deason with us. She's a junior out of Hendersonville, Tennessee, played at Station Camp, and today 12 points, hit 4 three-pointers on her way. Well, let's take a look at the Tarkington and Harwell listing of the game. You go to the field goal percentage, and the Lady Bison shot nearly 58%. They were 26, that is, of 45. And over to the three-point land, had a little bit of time where they missed their first 5, then all of a sudden hit 5 in a row. They're 8 of 18 for the game. Out-rebounded the Hatters by 5, but the category they heard a little bit today was turnovers. Committed 25 turnovers, and Coach Lawrence Sumski joins us. There's a lot of things about this coach game. There were runs and droughts and a lot of turnovers, but still, hey, not many times in a first half can you be down by 13, have an 11-point run, and before it's over, you got a 20-point lead.
Yeah, I'm really encouraged by our young women just sticking to the game plan. We knew they were going to come out hot and make some shots. They knew we were going to play off of them some, and I thought they stayed committed to their game plan as well, and our ladies just did a good job of finishing possessions there in the second half of the first quarter.
Coach, you guys are a three-point shooting team. There's no secret that you guys do a great job shooting the three. Early in this game, though, I thought Stetson did a good job of kind of taking that away, but you look down at the stat sheet, 32 points in the paint. You got to be pleased with that as well, that, sometimes when what you do really well, the other team's going to try to take it away. And I thought early in the game, they kind of took some of that away, and then you guys got the three-point shooting going, but you got the production in other areas.
For sure. As COVID has just come on, we've been just trying to get into a rhythm. We've been trying to get players healthy, get players in practice, get players conditioned. So we just haven't really hit our stride yet, which is encouraging. But yesterday when we had, I think, 16 or 18 points in the paint, we knew that was going to be a point of emphasis, as well as just keeping them off the glass and keeping them out of the paint. And I thought our young women did a really great job when we had those opportunities, taking advantage of those opportunities. And that's on me. We're just going to work on our press offense some more and be ready for next week.
Losing 10 10 points or so without Jalen Holcomb. To me, was going to be a big thing coming in here, but I just liked how players stepped up, and one of them was Rosenbaum down low. I thought she gave you a lot of good minutes.
Kaylee has been fantastic for us all through the preseason, and I think that first disruption that we had kind of took her out of her flow. She started getting right back there, and then the second disruption took her out as well, but she's finally starting to hit her stride and being exactly who we expected her to be. I think there's a lot more left in the tank for Kaylee Rosenbaum, and we're just really excited for her because she gave us some really, really great minutes today for sure.
I think the other thing, Coach, you got to be excited about, too, is this was a game similar to yesterday, but you get the lead here, 15 points at halftime. You have that lead. Yesterday, you had the 17-point lead. They come back, cut it to 1. You are able to hold on. Today, pretty much maintain that 15, 13-point lead throughout the whole second half.
We've been talking a lot with our young women about small-sided games, and I thought that today was the first day that we did a pretty good job of maintaining the lead when we got it. As far as quarter breakdowns, and we break it up by 5-minute segments. I think we ended up only winning 4 out of 8 of those, but I thought we won the 4 out of 8 that we needed to, and we stayed strong down the stretch. It was a big jump and a big step forward for us as a program.
2 or 3 games now. Jordan Pete, the freshman, she's really stepped up.
Oh, yeah, she's been waiting, and we talk about next man up all the time in our program, and she's been really working hard, and with COVID, she missed the summer, so she's probably where we would have liked to see her in the fall, but we know that her best basketball is ahead. And I know it sounds cliche, and I keep saying it, but I'm serious when I say we have not played our best basketball yet, but we're really looking forward to the opportunity to get to work this week and get better.
Well, Coach, right now you've won 7 straight home games, even up the record 7-7, but most important in the conference, 4-4. And when you look ahead to the upcoming games, you've got games that are very much winnable for this team.
Yeah, and we've been talking to our young women all the time about just battling and being the very best us that we can be. Coming into the weekend being 2-4 in conference last year would have been really disheartening for us, but again, we're taking the right steps forward together and just trusting in who we are and just battling each and every day and taking it one day at a time. So I'm really excited for what's ahead. We've been talking about the last 5 weeks and finishing, and now we're down to 4, and we're just going to make the most of those for sure.
I think this was an important weekend to get a sweep.
Oh, goodness. Every weekend you can get a win even is really important in this conference. But to have a sweep just really shows that we're taking steps in the right direction. And we're just trying to battle. We're not perfect, but we're working at it every single day. And I'm really proud to coach this team.
Well, it was a fun, exciting game to watch. Congratulations on the win. We'll get set for the next weekend as every week is an experience this year in the ASUN.
For sure. We're looking forward to it. Thank you, guys.
All right. Coach Lauren Sumski with us as the Lady Bisons win this game here today. 66-54 after winning yesterday 58-54. They get the sweep over Stetson. And you can keep up with everything involving Lipscomb Lady Bison basketball at lipscombsports.com.